Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. Are we just troublemakers today?
We are.
Brittney Hiller is joining us from Brittney Hiller Yoga. We're very excited. And our own John Barth is here from Price Busters. Thank you for letting us come today.
It's my pleasure.
It's always a new holiday here. And our dear Erin Lenz is here. It's good to see you,
Good to
too.
see you, Debbie.
We're having a big time today. And Ryan, our producer and director, is just like, are you all ready to actually talk to the viewers? And we're like, we're having a really good time here. But I'll tell you what, we want to talk a little bit about some Namaste things.
Yes.
And about yoga, what you're doing. And I have a question as far as lifespan and yoga.
Yeah.
Can anyone do yoga? Do you recommend an
yes.
age to begin?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I teach 1 through 4-year-olds in preschool, so they start as young as 1. But I have taught as old as 94 as well. So I've taught in independent living facilities as well. So I teach a chair yoga, which is a bit more accessible to people if they're injured or if they're older, or even for people who want to begin and start doing something.
Do you think some people have the notion that yoga is they're not fit enough to do yoga, or that it's too many inversions or upside down?
Yes, I think a lot of the fallacy too that I hear is I'm not flexible enough to do yoga. And
Right.
I'm like, well, that's kind of silly because we do yoga to be flexible.
Right.
You don't have to be
My
flexible
son
to do
is
yoga.
taking it
Is
at
he?
college,
Yeah.
and he is so inflexible. I thought it was so funny. I was like, "You're taking yoga," so I'm interested to see after a few months if he
Yes.
really progresses. and
Yes,
is
absolutely. There's
gonna see
amazing
results.
changes that happen.
He loves it,
from
though.
it. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
For people who maybe are a little intimidated, how do you recommend beginning?
So definitely with the chair yoga or a beginner's yoga series.
Okay.
And they offer that in different studios as well. I do an all levels flow, which the way that I teach is very accessible to everyone. So I always ask prior to starting the class, are you brand new? What are your worries? What do you want to work on? And we work together.
And you just modify the movements so everybody can do it.
Yep, exactly.
Well, next time you're on, because John really asked if he could, we could all do one together.
Yes.
I've never done yoga. What can I do right here? Come on, I'm in a chair.
In the chair, you can do
I'm
the yoga right
halfway
here in
there,
the
you
chair. Once we move away your beautiful table, we can do the chair yoga.
Now you're asking me to move further forward than I'm used to moving from
That's
my plate.
right.
I mean, what's going on here?
Right, then I'm used to
Exactly.
my
Is this yoga?
Yeah, exactly. Do you do a lot with mindfulness and meditation and things like
Yes,
that?
I do. We always end with a meditation. That's known as Shavasana, or the final relaxation pose in yoga.
What'd she just say, John?
I was going to ask her to spell it. If you can spell it, I'll try doing it. It's Shavasana.
Shavasana.
It sounds like
Yeah, you said it.
I don't know, more like a rum or brandy.
So there you go. Has the same effect.
Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Have you done
feel
yoga?
Really,
I have.
Oh,
really relaxed at the end.
It is very relaxing.
Yes.
You would call it a nap.
A nap.
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Put it
can
into
get behind
boy
that,
code.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I definitely call it a nap. I'm like, it's the only workout where you get a nap at the end, and that's why I love it so much.
How do we find you? Do you have a studio, or what are you in the process of doing?
Currently, I am out of a place called Thera Vista on Ladies Island. I do have a website that people can definitely come to and look at, which is BrittneyHillerYoga.com. And I also offer private sessions too of chair yoga, which is doing really well. And it's exciting for people who don't want to come into a studio just yet because they're afraid of what people might think.
Right.
I work one-on-one with them. Yeah.
The chair yoga for any age level, any fitness level?
Yes.
What are some moves that you would do initially? Can you do any of these?
Yeah, you can.
I wonder if your mom and dad
That's
could
what
do
I'm
that,
thinking.
right?
I'm
Yes.
thinking
That'd be
exactly.
fun.
Would
All
that
you
not
use
be
a chair.
fun to get my mom and dad in there?
Yep,
And she
exactly.
could come and make a house call.
Yep, definitely could.
Do you do that?
I
You
do.
do a lot of
I
home?
do. I actually have a couple clients right now that I'm working with specifically for that.
What's your biggest challenge when it comes to having new clients?
Oh, wow.
Okay, no.
I was going to say, I'm like, surprisingly, they don't have any challenges.
Right.
But definitely getting people out of their head, right? Yeah, you're like, you're going to be my challenge.
I was
client.
about to say, I'll be happy to be that first guy.
Yes, I
Instead of,
can.
"No, I can't."
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. Yep, it's shifting the mindset of thinking I can't, or I'm not flexible enough, or anything else that we tell ourselves, and then being able to open it up to them to say, no, actually you can. And that's via showing them that they can. And once they see it,
They
then
can.
yeah.
I think probably the most exciting thing for me about yoga is you don't compare yourself to anybody or anything, right? You don't even compare yourself to yesterday or tomorrow. It's
Yeah, depending on how deep in your practice you are, people are still, we're human, so we're definitely going to still have that mentality. And there's some people that go into the yoga, they've been doing it for many years, but they'll look at someone else and be like, oh, I'm not doing that just yet, so I need to push myself, and that's our psyche, that's our ego, and that's what we're working to help silent. Exactly. That's what I like to say. It's never going to go away, but help it silent. Yeah.
Well, we're going to be silent. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Girl Talk.
Girl Talk is brought to you by Custom Audio Video, the Westin Resort and Spa, Buford Memorial Hospital, and by New River Auto Mall. Please support these local businesses as they make this program possible.